Hey guys, we're going to do another lesson here with 6.3. In lesson 6.3 we're dealing with bar models here, and we're going to use it to solve and kind of show the whole process when we have to come up with the expression and the equations ourselves, and then we can use that bar model to help us solve. So we're kind of putting it all together here now. We'll just look at question number 1 here, and then you'll have a couple of examples that you guys are going to be trying to get figured out. Number 1, Edward is 4 years more than 3 times as old as his sister Eileen. The sum of their ages is 20, and they're going to define the variable for us here and say let A be Eileen's age, A for age. Okay. We have to write an equation, and that's the tricky part here in getting this into algebra language. So if we know A is Eileen, Edward's is 4 years more than 3 times as old. So in other words, he's triple her age plus 4 more. So if I know A is Eileen's age, I could say triple that because he's 3 times plus 4 more years. So I could say 3A, whatever Eileen's age is, if I triple it and add 4, that would be Edward's age. Okay, and so this would just be Edward's. Okay, to write the whole equation now, it says the sum of their ages is 20. So I need to add them together. I know sum means add. So if I take Edward's, which is 3A plus 4, and add A, which is Eileen's age, that should equal 20, it tells me. All right, so I can use algebra to solve to figure out how old these two are. And we're going to go ahead and use that bar model that we've been practicing out in here. So I'm going to write what we have with our bar models so far, and I'll write it like they have it. We have 3 A's. Again, I like to put the A's together, and 3 A's are going to be bigger than 1 A. So 3 A's plus another A, because I can flip them around in addition, put all the A's beside each other, plus 4. So that whole bar has to equal 20. So I can start out my bar model like this. And some people even see that that's 4 A's. So you could say 4A plus there and not have 3A plus A. You could combine them. You can start this a lot of different ways. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead, and we know we like to get those A's spread out if we can. And we have 4 A's, right? So could I just do 4 A's? Sorry, kind of sloppy there. So there's my 4 little A's. I know I have total. Plus 4, and we know if this equals 4, then this has to equal 4, so they're balanced, they're the same, so then I've got 16 more, because 20 minus 4 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So really, these 4's balance out, and I have 4 A's that have to equal 16. So I can just take 16 and divide them up among those 4 A's, so 16 divided by 4, I know A has to equal 4. I can plug that in. 4, 8, 12, 16 when I add them all up. So 1A has to equal 4. So in this case, A we know is Eileen's age. So Eileen is 4. And in order to find Edward's age, I would have to plug it into this expression. He's triple her age plus 4. So if she's 4, I plug that in. So 3 times 4 is 12. Plus he's 4 years older than that, so that would mean Edward has to be 16 in this case, years old. And I know 16 plus 4 does equal 20, like it said. When they're added together, they have to equal 20. And in this case, this bar model helped us to figure that out. Okay, so again, you're going to have a couple practice problems here that you'll see on your slides where you're going to have to be able to get, kind of the hard part sometimes is to get this into algebra language and get the equation even written, like we've worked on in past units, and then once you get it written, now we can use these bar models to help us solve. So again, you'll get a lot of practice working on these problems next.